underrepresented we were. I mean, there was around 30 of us at the time working for Magic Johnson Enterprises, and to work with, 25 plus out of 30 people of color was just so rare, because when you go into like a typical office environment, you don't get that kind of demographic. So his big power was number one advice from him by far was, Douglas, focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Partner with your biggest weaknesses. Don't spend so much time trying to get better at them, because it will take too much time. He would always say, when he joined the Lakers, if someone was good at shooting the ball here, he would just figure out a way to get him the ball here, because you couldn't control how many hours they practiced the other shots in the gym and all these other things. If you're good right here, Nick, if this is your spot, I'm going to get you the ball right here, because that's your strength. And I think sometimes we spend too much time focusing on our weaknesses and not enough time mastering our strengths. So that was the number one learning he gave me by far. The other learning he gave me that was so important was focus on the people you're with every day. So we would have a mandatory 1 hour lunch where we had no meetings, no phone calls, and he would get catering, or we would do potluck, and everybody would come in the office and eat lunch together, because he wanted to make sure we were tight and connected, and that you didn't spend your whole life going to work every day with these 30 people and you don't even really know them. And I think that's another thing we skip over crazy. Like you step over people to go into the office. But these were two things that he really wanted, because his whole thing was team. Together, everybody achieves more. Before we were going to meetings, we'd all put our hands together on top of each other like we were going out of the locker room, and be like, team, together, everybody achieves more. And that was his big thing. And I tell you, since working with him and even prior to working with him, I really don't get that team vibe from a lot of people. In any level of their career, people are really selfish. But I think there's something so incredible about that energy that he would bring. And also his ability to teach young people. A lot of times people that are really successful don't have patience like that. They have a lot of money and a lot of success, and they go, you don't know everything, blah, blah, blah. But he would say, do it again, make it slower, try it again. That was the coaching that I needed, but also many people need to get to the next level of their career.